6 in a row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, over the Winchester Mountains in Wilcox, Arizona. There were 5 or 6 of them like that in the sky, but they were horizontally. And a lot of UFO researchers will call that a string of pearls, a string of pearls type sighting.
Yes.
Because it does. It looks like a string of shiny pearls in the sky.
And there's petroglyphs up there with, it looks like pearls, and it looks like pearl strings, like a necklace.
Yeah.
So, exactly.
Yeah. And they all have that beautiful, what color is that? It's like a, it's not amber, it's a purplish pink.
Some kind of
lavender
plasmatic.
pink type color. They're beautiful. Okay, in the next clip, moving right along here, folks. I have a lot to show you. In the next clip, we'll get a chance to look at some of the diamond formations in both the rocks and in the sky. Let's go ahead with that, please. Oh, we're still running this one. Oh, I'm sorry. How did this happen? You're 1-6. You're all right. Okay. She rolled right into it. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Well, we can't hear it, but here we're talking about how this thing is a diamond. See that diamond body there? This isn't a lizard we're looking at. This is a life form. This is a supernatural being. This is how you can tell. See his tail there? They like to look like people. They take people shapes. I find more petroglyphs representing these aliens, if you will, than I do stick figure humans. It's as to say that man isn't significant, but these things are. These are magic symbols on South Mountain.
There's the diamond in the sky.
Look close, he'll grow a little tail there, right there. Bottom right. A little tail there?
It's like a little antenna or something sticking out of the middle or whatever.
We just saw another petroglyph that kind of resembled maybe an egg shape, but he had 3 legs coming out from the bottom of it there. And he'll really look like it when he gets closer. I'd like to stress on this. When people they see these things in the sky, they automatically think that it's some kind of crap. But in my opinion, in studying these things, they're actually life forms. There's not a little green guy inside this thing. What you're seeing is the entity, is the alien itself.
Do you think there's some kind of interaction between the viewer and the entity?
Oh yeah, these things they know. They're watching. They know who's paying attention and who's not. This is how they're able to come and go from South Mountain without anybody really, unless you pay attention like I did, unless you sit there and watch that mountain constantly like I did, you're going to see it. But if you're just driving around, going along your daily business, you won't see it. These things don't make any noise. They don't leave any, markings that they were even here. So you won't even know that they're here unless you pay attention. So we need to stress on this. We need to pay attention.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
Look up.
Yes, if more people start realizing what's going on here.
Yeah, and you have pinpointed these locations, these portals, vortexes, whatever you want to call them, where they in and out, in and out. It's always the same locations, right?
Yeah, I've been watching 12 doors, if you will, 12 emergence points and, openings to these things on the mountain. And how I found that out was sitting watching, and either one will leave that area or one will land in that area, and I'll go out there, and what do I find? I find big petroglyphs, with spirals and guys entering the spirals or entering the cracks, or the same formation I just saw land out there. It's fascinating.
Just amazing. Okay, in the next clip, Jeff will be identifying one of these portals, one of these locations that we're talking about now, where the UFOs are actually coming in and out. So if that's ready, we'll roll that one, please.
Here we have, there's one up top here. And in studying the petroglyphs and learning the interpretations and watching these things come and go from the rocks, I believe that when the spiral ends this way, on the ground here, on the bottom, that it's actually talking about this big crack here. This is the doorway to the underworld. this must be a pretty big doorway because we have another spiral here, and it's very thick. This has been carved numerous times. Here we have another spiral, and this one seems to be ending up top. Now, I believe when the spiral ends up top this way, the artist is trying to let us know that there's a doorway in the sky. And these things are able to come in through another dimension, if you will. And the spirals on the ground represents the cracks in the ground to the underworld.